everyone to this week's edition of the GSM's Pride Spotlight. This week I have Jaclyn with me. She's from our service BDC-esque kind of. What is your real title?
I refer to myself as service support staff. Yeah.
So that was a made-up name from yourself?
Pretty much. I think Brian said it once, and then it just, I just kept
I like
using
that.
it.
We'll use that one.
Yeah.
Right. We'll keep it, because you are support staff for the service, aren't you?
I do more than just appointments.
I know for a fact that's the case. So usually what I do is I like to start early on. You know, we go from when you came out of the womb and all that kind of stuff. I'm just kidding. Born and bred St. Louis?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Whereabouts?
I grew up in Brentwood.
Brentwood? Mm-hmm. What high school did you go to? You know that's
Brentwood.
Is it Brentwood High?
Mm-hmm.
See, this is the thing. As long as I've been doing this, I don't know half the school, so I have no idea where they are.
Yeah, it's South County.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Graduate? Mm-hmm. College?
I did like a year and a half at community college.
Yeah? What did you do study there?
It was just gen eds.
Gen?
Yeah.
Siblings? Family?
2 brothers, both older.
Are you the only girl?
I am.
So you're the protected sister, are you?
Yeah. Something like that.
Have you got any crazy stories about how they protected you?
No.
They ever
Not
have
really.
to lay the beat down on somebody before?
No.
No?
No. Just each other.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? What about your first job role? When you left college, what did you do first?
I did a lot of mall jobs during college, like in mall stores, Victoria's Secret, Pink, that store. I worked at a sports store for a while, and then I moved to Quick Trip, and then Quick Trip to here.
So I want to touch on Quick Trip real quick, because I've heard that they have a really good training program at Quick Trip. Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, before they put you in a store, they train you at a different store for a whole week.
Yeah.
And
it's pretty intense from what I heard, right? Is that true?
I mean, it's all right. You don't get breaks. There's no sitting. You're standing and moving around the whole time, so...
You don't get breaks?
Mm-mm.
So how do they legally get through that?
I don't know. You should call Quick Trip and ask them.
Okay, well, if there's anyone watching that works at Quick Trip, well, how come you don't get any breaks?
Yeah.
But I've heard they're a pretty good company to work for, is that right?
Yeah.
So after Quick Trip, then where?
Here.
So this was your first real job?
I guess technically, yeah.
Yeah. Because you can't count the mall as a real job, can you? It's
No.
like teenagers, that's where they work. You know,
a Quick Trip. If somebody spit in your Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Yeah, don't go into a Quick Trip again.
Yeah.
I don't actually go into Quick Trip. You do though, Zach, don't you? You go to Quick Trip quite regularly.
There's 2 of them down the street from my house. I go in there every day.
There's one really close to my house too. They're one of those ones where they have the full kitchen and stuff where you can.
I think they all have
They
them
all have
now,
that now?
yeah.
Yeah, I have a funny story actually about Quick Trip. I remember when I first started dating my wife, she lived in a really sketchy neighborhood, and I thought, I'll just stop at the Quick Trip and get some beer and stuff. Well, that was really bad because there was 2 cops waiting outside, so that kind of made me feel a little unnerving. Why is the cop sitting inside a Quick Trip? Because it was a really bad area.
Yeah, the bad areas, if you worked it overnight, they always had some kind of security that stayed there the whole time.
Yeah, there was 2 in there, and I'm like, oh.
Most of them are police substations too, aren't they? Like they technically have like little, or at least some of them I've seen. They have police substation on them.
Yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true.
Well, they get free drinks every time they come in. They don't pay for
Donuts, the old stereotypical donut eaters.
Hey, sometimes we'd have regulars come in, get some.
Because Zach's a regular. You're a regular at Quick Trip.
We get free drinks every once in a while.
So what year did you start here?
It'll be my 3rd year here next month.
Okay, and you just started straight in that role that you're in now?
Mm-hmm. Well, I was part-time at first, and then Shelly retired, and then I took over her full-time.
Oh yeah, I remember Shelley. Yeah, didn't she retire?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about your daily process down there. The only reason I'm asking this is because I want people to understand how difficult your job is. A lot of people don't understand how difficult your job really is.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what you have to do down there on a daily basis.
It's a pretty long list. I mean, we answer all the service calls, and then from there decide where it has to go, if we can answer the questions or if it has to go to one of the guys or parts. We make appointments. I do the extended warranty stuff, so I have to send over the service contracts after they're finished to make sure we get payment. There's never ending, I don't know. Rentals, we do all the rentals.
Yep, I know it's a long list. So what's your if you would? I know I'm interviewing you, so it's hard for you to say, but would you say you enjoy working in? Is this one of your favorite jobs you've had?
Yeah, and I think it has a lot to do with the people I work with.
Even though you and Nikki have had come to blows a couple of times, right? You've seen Nikki before. She's done a spotlight. But you've had your times, haven't you?
I mean,
but it's like family, you know. You always argue with your family. It's part of parts. But you are real close, you two.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're really close in the office
physically.
every day, so.
Okay, let's change gears a little bit. We'll go back to work in a second. But hobbies outside work? Boyfriend?
Fiance.
Fiance? Oh. How long have you been dating?
A little over a year.
I'm not going to go down there, don't worry. I scared Jaclyn on the way in that I was going to talk about something I know she didn't want to talk about. So I'm not going to talk about it. Hobbies outside? What do you get up to outside work?
I mean, not a whole lot. I mean, we hang out with, my brother lives down the street, so we hang out with him a lot. I have 2 dogs, so they're a handful.
Well, that was one thing I was going to touch on because you have, I don't know if I would call it a dog or I'd call it a wolf, but what's your, the dog that you recently got that was a puppy, came in the smallest thing in the world and now it's the biggest thing in the world. Mm-hmm. What kind of dog is it?
German Shepherd.
Yeah.
Finn.
But are you sure it's just a German Shepherd though? Not like a Newfoundland breed or something like that? Because that thing's massive.
His siblings, there's siblings that he has that are bigger than he is.
What's he weigh?
I don't know. I take him for his 1 year next month, so we will find out.
Yeah, he's got to be way over 100 pounds, right?
You can make bets.
Yeah, I think we should. Because he's big. If you have a picture, you need to send it to Zach so he can put it there. He's a big dog. He's a great dog, but he's big.
Yeah.
So nothing hobby-wise? You don't play sports or?
No. Me and my brother were on a bowling league for a while, but we took a little break from that.
Oh, wait a minute. Aren't you good at bowling? Isn't that something I heard one time?
I'm all right. Let's say
because I remember a couple of Christmas ago when we did the bowling there,
yeah.
Everyone kept saying that you were.
Well, I was on a league. Me and my brother.
So you can make it curve?
No, not really. I was never that good at bowling.
Oh, so you know, yeah, okay. So you're not like
I'm not a pro.
Underneath your legs and stuff like that, trick shots, right?
No.
Can you do a, what is it, 7-10 split?
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh, absolutely not.
No.
I thought you were going to say you can.
No.
I can on Wii Bowling.
Well, that doesn't count.
You know, I'm going to touch on something real quick. Corey Laneman, who's the sales manager here, you know, and some of these guys do. It's funny. So when we were at Plaza, he tried to tell us that he had a 280 average. So we looked it up, and like Mike Brewer, who's like one of the legends in the he'd never been at 280 in his career.
No.
And we're like, are you sure you're not like playing on Wii Bowling or something? Because 280 seems really high. Yeah. 300 is a perfect score. And if you've got an average of 280, that means you're killing it. You should be pro at that point. And he argued for like a month straight that that was the case. And well, obviously we called his bluff because that wasn't the case. Wikipedia is a great thing.
Yeah. Has he ever bowled before?
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I don't know, 280 seems a really high average. Just so you know.
It is. Extremely.
Okay, let's bounce back to work. What aspirations for the future? You want to move up, change roles? What's your plan?
I do. I hope to move up.
In what kind of capacity?
I don't know.
Can I make you a service rider?
I mean, you could, but I don't know if Brian would let you.
Well, what's your goals? What would you, if you had the option, what would you do next?
I don't know. I haven't put a lot of thought in it. I definitely don't want to leave, but I also don't want this to be where I top out. So,
well, make that a challenge for yourself to think about that, because we do promote from within always. Mm-hmm. We try to all the time. And until I know where people want to go, I don't really know where to place them. So.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that's really all I got for you. I told you it was
right.
going to be easy.
Yeah.
You weren't scared. As always, over at Fusz Ford, we can replace the car, not the customer. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you all next week.